class, and welcome to your Unit 7 test review. Hope you guys had fun in class. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to review a few more problems for tomorrow. Remember to bring your paper to class, and you may use this towards the test. Okay, question number 1. Franco is creating an abstract design for art class. The perimeter of the design is 10 inches. The frame he wishes to order can only be ordered in SI metric units. Which equation would Franco use to convert 10 inches of the perimeter in centimeters? C. And they also tell us, look at the bottom of the picture, they show us that 1 inch equals 2 and 54/100 centimeters. Very simply, that is your conversion there. You're going to multiply those two together. So you're going to multiply 10 inches times 2.54. And this one's easy enough to know that whenever we multiply by 10, we're simply moving that decimal one place to the right. So we have 25 and 4/10. And now it is centimeters. And that's perimeter. Okay. Okay, question number 2. All right. This one says the dimensions of a triangular prism A and triangular prism B are proportional. The volume of the triangular prism is 3,400 cubic feet. If the volume of triangular prism B is 50% of the volume of triangular prism A, what is the volume of triangular prism B? Now that was a mouthful, but basically what we're doing here is we're talking about volume. Remember, anytime it's volume, it's cubic. So we're wanting to take 50% of it, but because it's volume, we're going to have to do this 3 times. Remember that we always show it, whatever our units are, cubed. So you're going to start out with 3,400, and then we're going to multiply that by 50%. Now you can do this as a decimal, or I'm going to do it as a fraction. I like multiplying by a fraction. Okay, so when we multiply, we're going to do that 3 times. Okay. Straight across the top, we get 3,400. When we multiply straight across the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So now 8 goes into 34 4 times. That gives us 32. We have 2 left over. 8 goes into 20 2 times, which is 16. We have 4 left over. Okay, so 8 goes into 45 times. Okay, and that is your answer. So our new answer is 425, and we're still talking about volume, so it's going to be feet cubed. Okay, does it make sense that we started out, the larger one, your volume was 3,400 feet cubed, and whenever we reduced it 50%, it became a lot smaller. It became half the size, so it is 425 feet cubed. Okay, on to the next one. The diagram below shows the dimensions of a circular rose garden outside a museum. The shaded portion is used for planting the roses. Okay, now they want us to find the shaded portion. And we're talking about area. First off, let's write the formula for area of a circle. Area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. And that is the same thing as saying pi times radius times radius. Okay. And the way that we have to do this, because we're only wanting to know the outside portion, is we have to find the area of the whole entire circle first. And then we're going to subtract that smaller circle that's on the inside. So let's do the outside first. We need to figure out what the radius is of the greater circle. And if you notice in the center, it's 4. On the outside, it's 5. So we know it's the diameter is 4, so your radius there would be 2, and if we add 2 plus 5, oh, you're doing the whole diameter. Okay, let's look at it and do whole diameter. We have 5 plus 4 plus 5. So that gives us 14. It works this way as well, 14 for the diameter. So what is your radius? Your radius would then be half of that, which is 7. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and figure out the area for that great big circle. And we're going to use 3 for pi this time. So you have 3 times 7 is 21. And then 21 times 7 is going to be 147. Okay, so it's 147, and it says feet, and that's squared. Okay, now let's find the area of the smaller circle on the inside. On the inside, you see that you have a diameter of 4. So your radius is half of that. Your radius is 2. And when we plug that into the formula, we're going to say, once again, pi r squared. So area is 3 times 2 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So we have 12 feet squared. Now, on the question, they just wanted to know the answer to the shaded portion. So you have to take the larger circle, which is 147, and then subtract 12 from that. That was the smaller circle. So your answer is 135 feet squared, because we're still talking about area. All right, guys, also remember that whenever we're dealing with area and we're trying to scale that up or down, you can say your new area is your scale factor squared. So it's whatever your scale factor is twice. Your new volume is the scale factor 3 times, so scale factor cubed. And you're going to take whatever you get on these and multiply it by the old area, and then that gives you the new area or the new volume, whichever the case may be. All right, guys, it's been a great unit. I've really enjoyed teaching this one. Remember, be honest, be good students, and good luck on the test tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.